Have you ever helped someone and felt smaller afterward? Not tired in your body, but tired in a place rest could not reach. Have you ever given your time, your effort, your heart, and watched it disappear without a word? Have you ever wondered why the kinder you became, the more people asked from you? There is a truth kind people learn late in life, a truth that does not shout. It whispers. Being good does not always protect you. Sometimes, it slowly breaks you. Daniel learned this the hard way. He lived in a small village where mornings arrived quietly, the kind of place where smoke rose gently from chimneys, where doors were left unlocked, where everyone knew your name. Daniel was known by all. If someone's cart broke, Daniel fixed it. If a child needed watching, Daniel stayed. If a neighbor needed a favor, Daniel listened. People said his name kindly. "Daniel will help," ask Daniel. "He never says no." And they were right. Daniel never said no. Each morning he woke before the sun. He drank his tea slowly, though it was always cold before he finished. There was always a knock at the door. Always someone waiting. By night, his body ached. His hands were rough and cracked. His shoulders felt heavy, like they carried more than wood or tools. But the deeper pain came later. It came when the house was quiet, when the candle burned low, when he lay in bed staring at the ceiling, listening to his own breathing. "Why do I feel so empty?" he whispered once into the dark. There was no answer. One morning, his neighbor, Mr. Harrison, stood at the door. "Daniel," he said, not unkindly, "I need help with my roof, just today." Daniel had planned to rest. His back still burned from the last job. His hands shook slightly as he held his cup. But Mr. Harrison looked tired, and Daniel had learned long ago that other people's needs mattered more than his own. "I'll come," Daniel said. They worked under the sun until it stood high and cruel. Daniel climbed and lifted and nailed. Sweat ran into his eyes. His fingers blistered. When it was done, he climbed down slowly. Mr. Harrison nodded. "Good. We'll fix the fence next week." That was all. No thank you. No pause. No offer to help in return. Daniel walked home alone. That night, he could not sleep. His body hurt, but his heart hurt more. He felt something settle inside him, something heavy, something quiet. Days passed. His friend Robert came by one evening. "Daniel," Robert said, "could you lend me some money? Just for a short time." Daniel remembered the last time, and the time before that, and the silence that followed. Still, he reached for the coins. "I'll pay you back," Robert said quickly. Weeks became months. Nothing. When Daniel finally asked, gently, Robert's face hardened. "Why are you counting?" Robert snapped. "Friends don't keep score." Daniel felt ashamed. Ashamed for asking. Ashamed for needing. He said nothing. At the next village meeting, they discussed building a new well. Voices rose. Plans were made. Then someone said, "Daniel will do it." Everyone nodded. No one looked at him. No one asked. Daniel sat still. His hands folded in his lap. His chest felt tight. In that moment, he understood. His kindness had stopped being a gift. It had become an expectation, a demand, a prison. That evening, Daniel walked to the river. The water moved slowly, uncaring, free. An old merchant sat nearby, resting. He looked at Daniel for a long moment. "You look like a man who gives too much," the merchant said quietly. Daniel laughed without humor. "How can you tell?" "Because your eyes are tired," the merchant replied. "And not from work." They sat together as the sky darkened. "I thought being good would make life kinder," Daniel said. But it hasn't. The merchant nodded. Kindness without wisdom, he said, is not kindness. Daniel frowned. What do you mean? When you give to everyone, the merchant continued, you teach people your value is endless. When you never say no, you teach people your time is free. And when you protect everyone else, you abandon yourself. Daniel felt something shift inside him, slowly, painfully. So what should I do? He asked. Be kind, the merchant said, but be selective. Not every request deserves your yes. Not every person deserves your sacrifice. Your goodness is precious, he finished. Guard it. The next morning, Mr. Harrison knocked again. Fence today? He said. Daniel felt his heart race. His hands trembled. But he remembered the river. The words. No, Daniel said softly. Mr. Harrison stared. What do you mean, no? I'm tired, Daniel replied. I need rest. Mr. Harrison's face darkened. I can't believe this. Daniel stood still. His voice shook, but it did not break. I've helped you many times, he said. You never helped me once. He closed the door gently. Inside, his legs felt weak, but something else felt strong. When Robert asked again for money, Daniel met his eyes. No, Robert scoffed. You've changed. Yes, Daniel said. I have. I'm still kind, he added, but not careless. Robert walked away angry. Daniel felt lighter. At the next village meeting, Daniel stood. I will help, he said, but not alone. I will give, but not without respect. Some looked away, some whispered, but Daniel did not sit down. Weeks passed. People spoke differently to him now. They asked, not demanded. They offered help in return. One young farmer came with honest eyes. I need help, he said, and I will work beside you. Daniel smiled. Yes, he said. Yes to that. Months later, the merchant returned. You look peaceful, he said. I am, Daniel replied. I learned something, he added. Being good doesn't mean being empty. It means choosing wisely. The merchant smiled. If you are listening to this, and you are tired in a way sleep cannot fix, hear this. You are not selfish for saying no. You are not cold for setting boundaries. You are not cruel for protecting your peace. Kindness is beautiful, but kindness with wisdom is powerful. Choose wisely. That is how goodness survives.